Welcome everybody to Recaps with Denny Cole. I am doing a recap on the members composed AI album, Cool Covers Volume 8. I really love this album and what the members did. They each wrote their own lyrics, sent it to DCG. We then composed it musically and created a song that we hoped that they would love. And each song is written from their heart. There's such a great story behind what each artist wrote. So I'm going to kind of narrate throughout, but in this page description there is a link to the full album uninterrupted. So please don't forget, click on that link, listen to the album in its entirety. But right now let's start it off with our first member, Chad, Real Time. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a listen.
Your touch sets my heart pounding. Your eyes start a smoldering fire as you drain all my self-control and fill me with burning desire.
I mean, you just listen to this. This first song is just, it's absolutely amazing. You can listen to the lyrics and kind of put yourself in Chad's mind and try to comprehend what he's writing about. Maybe there's a story behind it, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely beautiful. Again, this is written by our members, ladies and gentlemen.
The earth now spins around me. I've no need for night or day, for the sun and the moon surround me, and the stars beckon me to play. The universe displays its splendors. I'm floating on the Milky Way, for I see no start or ending to a love that's come my way.
Yeah, again, ladies and gentlemen, recaps with Denny Cole. And again, you can listen to the entire album uninterrupted, unnarrated. I love doing these recaps about our members. They are just all simply amazing. And I particularly am listening to a word in his song, Standing on the Edge. And I can only imagine his thoughts in writing this particular song. Again, this is Chad with Real Time right here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely amazing. And don't worry, I'm going to give you a little highlight and insight throughout the entire album during recaps with Denny Cole. And don't forget, you can check out the full album by clicking on the link in the description. It has all the members in there, and it'll bring you right to the full album, Cool Covers Volume 8, Members Composed Album AI. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next song is by Lois. The title of her song is I Found Me. This is a little upbeat, but again, check out the full album uninterrupted. I'm going to give my insight on this song as well, all of them. Lois just did an amazing job writing, and this was all their first time, ladies and gentlemen, writing songs. It's a song I think kind of about finding herself throughout life, perhaps. And it sounds like she's throwing a little bit of a personal influence in there throughout her life. Just a tremendous, well-written song.
I met her eyes, found my father's name. No more disguise, a map of me drawn on family lines, tracing back to where the sun still shines. Adopted dad, wish you were here to share this moment, wipe this tear. Your love built me strong and free, but now I know the rest of me. Finding Sandra, finding me, roots untangled like an old oak tree. Pieces of my heart scattered and wild, reunited, I'm my own lost child.
Now keep in mind, when the members sent us their lyrics, we took them and composed them to the best of how we thought they wanted them to sound. But at the end of the day, it's all the members. They gave us the instructions on what they wanted for their song. But it's really about the lyrics. And I got to tell you again, this is probably one of my favorite albums that we've done with the members. And again, this is Lois. Title is I Found Me. Again, another amazing song by our members.
Your love built me strong and free, but now I know the rest of me.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this song is by Karen, Platinum Philly. Now, Karen, again, just an amazing artist, amazing person. Title of her song is A Day in the Sun. And again, pay close attention to the lyrics, ladies and gentlemen. There's a little message in there. And we wanted to encourage them to write about experiences, whether it's fun experiences, sad experiences, but they all wrote from their hearts, and that's what makes this album so special to me.
Drops on roses in the morning wind, that feeling of summer is such a treat. She loves being out there in the heat. Smelling the grass just freshly mowed.
This song, it reminds me of
While sprinkling herself
kind of sitting outside on a cool morning, pondering what your day is going to be like. It's very heartfelt.
with her sun-kissed skin.
And the way she wrote it, the way she wanted it to sound, I think we fulfilled that for her. It's a very touching, very moving song. Again, A Day in the Sun by Karen.
Childhood memories of
This next song,
fill my mind from time.
Belle is writing from her heart. and she explains what this song was all about. It reminds her of her mom. And I can only imagine something that's so personal for each and every one of these members to be writing the way they're writing. This song is called My Angel. And again, guys, click on the link. Listen to the full album, each member's songs, and just really take it in. Take in what they're saying. And this one here has a lot of emotion to it. Just a really great, great song.
Although I didn't know you well, I would have liked to have the chance to love and laugh and sit a spell, to talk and cry and walk and dance.
What's amazing about it is you can picture somebody writing this song about past experiences. And the other great thing that I thought was really neat is if you've ever listened to Belle sing, this is very similar to her tone. So that was kind of ironic within itself. But again, you gotta check out the full versions, guys, of all of these songs by clicking on the link. It's really heartfelt. That's why this is one of my favorite Cool covers. It's right up there. It's just a great, great album from amazing people.
Although I didn't know you well, I would have liked to have the chance to love and laugh and sit a spell, to talk and cry and walk and dance. I will forever miss you, Mom, but you will live on in this song.
Yeah, this song right here by Maggie. Maggie wanted something like, it was the 1930s, and she wrote it out in a way, it was a little bit difficult at first to try to get that sound she wanted, but I think we nailed it because she loved it. And again, this is another song. Maggie, a lot of these members actually sang, we turned it into karaoke, and they also did that as well, but Maggie sang this song. And I gotta tell you, she nailed it. She did an amazing job. But she wanted something spunky, upbeat in 1930s. She just did a tremendous job with this. Fun, bubbly, and upbeat.
I'm thinking to that with simple ease. Shoo shoo ba doo be doo be doo, like the moon is brightly shining, like the sun is wisely hiding, like the rain is dropping slowly. I can dance with such ease, I'll never feel lonely. Shoo shoo ba doo be doo. When I think of that beauty thing, my wing starts a silly swing to that rhythm of the breeze, to that rhythm of the swing. I'm thinking to that with simple ease. Shoo shoo ba doo be doo be doo, like the moon is brightly shining, like the sun is wisely hiding, to that rhythm of the breeze, to that rhythm of the swing. I'm thinking to that with simple ease. Shoo shoo ba doo be doo be doo, like the wind is moving leaves, like the whisper in the quiet breeze. Shoo, shoo, ba-doo, ba-doo, be-doo.
I remember that summer, you and me, down by the river, wild and
Yeah, this one here, Lifting the Weight, written by Irene. And again, Irene is a talented artist, just a fantastic person as well. Another great member. This song kind of reminds me of just getting the weight off your shoulders, the stress, the anxiety. It's just an amazing written song. All of them are. I can't say enough about this album. I really can't. The members did such an amazing job. Yeah, that's what's beautiful about this, listening to the words. Somebody along the way she's close with, connected with, is kind of her strength, right? That's what I'm taking away from the song. You can interpret any one of these songs how you wish. That's what's great about music. And the way these members wrote the songs, you'll probably never know the true meaning. But they did such a beautiful job. And again, some of these members never wrote songs in their life, and you don't have to be a songwriter. You write down what's in your heart, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what they did, and these are the results.
With every tear shed, we built a bridge. Our hearts grew stronger, we faced the ridge. So here we are now, two souls intertwined. Through the highs and the lows, our hearts aligned. With every step forward, I know that it's true. With you by my side, there's nothing we can't do. As the sun sets low and the stars start to shine, I'm grateful for you, forever you'll be mine. In this life's journey, through every twist and bend, you're my support, my love, my forever friend. I remember that summer, you and me, down by the river, wild and free. There is a 3-year-old girl
Yeah, this one here,
who's lived with me for a while.
Precious Lullaby, written by KD D.
I knew from that day she would be loved.
It's just,
She's not my blood, but she
it's about
is my
a family, about a family member. And from what I understand about the way the song is written, listening to the lyrics,
calls me her Emma. I laugh and call
it's just,
her baby. This little girl has growing now. Hold her close in my arms. Now she's a toddler and climbs up.
talks about growing up.
Never asking for permission, always expecting. She always knows I'll never turn her away. We always sing together, learning songs every day. Will she be a singer? I just
Yeah, it's about perhaps raising somebody, growing up with somebody
I'll be okay.
that is not your blood, somebody that you hold so dear, that is family, and they've had precious memories together throughout their life. And I think that's what this song is about. But again, interpret it how you'd like. It's just, again, it's a very, very beautiful song, very touching. And again, guys, click on the link to listen to this full album uninterrupted.
I love you, my Emma bunches and gums. This little one, she owns my heart.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Forever, never to part. I love you, my Emma bunches and gums. I love you, my Emma bunches and gums.
Yeah, that was just a really pretty song. Very touching. Again, interpret these songs how you'd like. But please go to the link in the descriptions and listen to the full album. To all of these songs, ladies and gentlemen. Cool Covers Volume 8, Members Composed AI album. Written entirely by the members you see listed on this album. This next song, Forever in My Mind, written by Matt. Now, Matt is just has a phenomenal voice when it comes to the era of Frank Sinatra. This is kind of on the idea, I think he wanted like a Michael Bublé type of Frank Sinatra style, and I think we, again, nailed this for him. I can hear and picture Matt singing this song, and he did an amazing job writing this out. It's just, it's every one of these songs, again, they're just so beautifully done.
When you walked in, just like a dream, at a party in 95.
Sounds like he's almost talking about maybe this is where Matt met his wife. That's how I would interpret this. But again, one would never know. But I'm trying to imagine. Yeah, Forever in Mind. So it sounds like maybe this is where he met his wife. And Forever in Mind, that's the plan, and they're sticking to it, right? And that's how I interpret that song. Interpret it how you'd like. But again, just another beautifully written song by our members. And this is Matt, Forever in Mind.
We had a son who grew into a man who knew just what a family was, the life we made. Through every storm, we never swayed. We learned to bend, but not to break. A love like ours, no time can take. And then you walked in, just like a dream, at a party in 95. Our hearts agleam, we danced till the stars began to unwind. 30 years is nothing with forever in mind. We built a home on love and tears.
The house we grew up in.
Yeah, this is next song right here, A House Divided. This is by Blue Opal Shah. She loves her jazz and loves her blues, and she wanted this kind of centered around that style. And I gotta tell you, listening to this, it's kind of about a family growing up, right, where they were struggling. Mom and dad were doing everything they could to provide, and her pitching in and sacrificing responsibilities, sacrificing, ladies and gentlemen. And again, it could be for somebody else. Maybe it's about her, maybe it's about somebody she knows, but it's a personal song. And when you listen to the lyrics, it just makes you think, what was your life like growing up? Did you sacrifice? Did you have to go through the things that this song sings about? And so there's a message behind here. And again, interpret it how you like, but I just think that this is a very moving song, and it hits close to home for a lot of people. A house divided, ladies and gentlemen.
Born, dark hair, green eyes, her mother's child for sure. The older children were off to college, while leaving the middle and baby child to fend for themselves. Parents were older now and less set in their ways. An easier life for these last two to enjoy many days.
Yeah, this next one here, Gather Round the Sun. Now, this is by Freddie, and again, most of the members actually sang it. We removed the vocals, or they did it themselves as well, and they turned it into a karaoke song. And this is one of them. I remember Freddie doing this because we actually had a show based around this, specific to the AI songs that the members wrote, and then whoever sang it, we featured it. But he wanted it a country style, and the way Freddie wrote this was very unique too. When you listen to how the voiceover is doing it, Freddie pretty much got this down to a pat when he sang this. And I remember him saying it took him a little bit to do it, but he was so focused on singing the song. And they all should be proud. They all just did an amazing job with the songs they wrote. Yeah, Gather Round the Sun. It almost sounds like he's talking about meeting somebody, right? And just hanging around, enjoying the benefits of what life has to offer, the things that you take for granted. And they're kind of gathering around the sun. Maybe they're outside somewhere just enjoying each other's company. Something special, something that a lot of us take for granted. That's how I interpret this song. But again, interpret how you'd like, ladies and gentlemen.
just you and me. So let's share the laughter, let's lighten the load. In the beauty of togetherness, we find our road. From childlike play to wise old friends, in this dance of life, our love never ends. Oh, gather round the sun, feel the warmth on our skin. With hearts wide open, let the joy begin. In this sweet community, where smiles are free, we'll ride the waves of love, just you and me. So take my hand, let's wander far and wide. In this world of wonders, come on, enjoy the ride.
I don't care what you do.
Yeah, another beautiful song with a lot of feeling and emotion. This is Cat. The title is called Remember.
You knocked me down too many times.
And
So now I'm going away.
I take away from this song as somebody who went through some struggles, whether that's, and again, they could be writing for themselves. They could be writing about somebody else that they knew that's close to them. It could be a memory they had with somebody. And so you want to take these songs and interpret them how you want to, right? Does it hit home to you? Is it something you can relate to? And that is what's so great about music and songs. But more importantly, the way these members wrote these songs, they are just absolutely amazing. Again, Kat, Remember. And it almost sounds like she knew somebody or had experiences with somebody, just kept kind of trying to keep her down in life. But her goal was to not let that happen, right? And to be successful as a person in life. And again, check out the full album Uninterrupted. The link is in the descriptions, ladies and gentlemen.
Waiting for your call alone. Damn, I was the fool, just waiting for that long hard fall. Just remember what we had. Remember the good times, remember the bad. The distance will do us good, why can't you see? I wasn't really meant for you. You wasn't really meant for me.
Lois, walk with me in the rain. Feel the puddles call our name. No umbrella.
Now this song right here is really special.
We'll find warmth.
Dennis, the title's called Lois, Walk With Me in the Rain. Now Lois is a member. She's the second songwriter on here under, well, her title is I Found Me. So Dennis wrote this song to Lois. because our members have such a great relationship, friendship, family-like even. And so Dennis wanted to do something very nice and special, so he took this opportunity to write a song for Lois, which was so heartfelt and so wonderful, and it speaks volume to who Dennis is, the type of man, character, and heart that this guy has. He unselfishly took this opportunity to write a song about another member and for another member, and I just thought it was so moving, so wonderful. But he did a wonderful job writing this song. And again, ladies and gentlemen, that's what DCG Entertainment is all about. It's about the members, it's about the people, and that's what makes everybody so wonderful. Again, you can interpret every song how you want to.
Every drop tells a tale. Every gust lifts our sail. Lois, walk with me tonight. In the rain under dim street lights. Oh, Lois, the rain will fade away, but the memory's here to stay. Let's keep walking hand in hand. In this storm we'll make our stand. Let the thunder roll and crash.
But it's almost as if him and Lois are hanging out, walking around in the rain, just having fun, laughing. And his friends do. They'd hold hands, they'd giggle, splash in the puddles. It kind of brings you back to maybe a younger time in your life when you had a good friend like that. And I think that's what Dennis is trying to portray about Lois, and probably about all the other members. That's his connection with the members, and that's how the members connect with each other. So I thought he did a marvelous job writing this song. It's just another well-written song.
In this storm we'll make our stand.
Fields of green, wave hello, nearing our cottage, going slow. My mind is clear in all the gray, leaving.
Yeah, this next song right here is written by Connie, called Country Spirit.
Starlings swarm the sun to shade. Two tree squirrels and aerial play. We're soaking up a sun ray. Oh, for more time in the country where the pace is slow and free.
It's almost like as if she wrote about just a more relaxed time.
Where my soul can dance with glee.
Just being free, being you. Again, probably taking the songwriter back to a moment in time in her life where things were probably less chaotic, less stressful, but maybe to a more memorable time. Who knows? But it's great to, again, try to interpret what the member is writing about. And this is kind of an uplifting song. Sounds like it's more like of a laid-back type of town. Maybe it's about a town that the artist grew up in. It was more backwoods, country type environment versus the city. And so again, you can interpret and take away whatever you'd like from these songs, but just another well-written song. And this is from Connie. Just beautifully done, beautifully done.
Dusk brings a breezy flutter, far gone the clattery clutter. Oh, for more time in the country where the pace is slow and free. Oh, for time deck chairs, the moon is putting on airs. A buck moon of July we're viewing. I feel my spirit is renewing. Stars canvas the heavenly dome, sparkling brilliantly, none to run to roam. What a remarkable restorating day at our quiet country hideaway. Oh, for more time in the country where the pace is slow and free. Oh, for time in the country where my soul can dance with glee.
You are miles
This is
away
a great love
as I
song
stand by the
that
sea.
Dan Pan, we call him the Whisperer, because of his style and the soft tones that he has. But my love for you is forever. So a lot of familiarities with the song that Matt wrote,
Sun starts to rise.
but it kind of sounds like they're talking about an adventure together, not imagining being or imagining not having you in my life is impossible. And it just puts you in a beautiful place in mind. You can close your eyes and just put this full album on play. Again, the link is provided to the Cool Covers Volume 8 Uninterrupted. And I love doing these recaps. This is going to be something new that we're going to be doing. And again, this is one of my favorite albums that the members did. Cool Covers Volume 8, members composed album AI. But if you listen to this on the Uninterrupted album, just soak in what the artist is trying to say, the meaning, the feeling, what they're writing about. Maybe try to put yourself in their minds and see what they were writing about at the time, what they're thinking about. That's the great thing about interpretation is you can perceive it however you'd like. It's your imagination, your creation, right? And that's what music is all about. That's what this album is all about.
My emptiness is gone. I knew you were the one, and time didn't tear us apart. My love for you is forever. And when our time is gone, we will go on and on, like the sunlight in the sky that's never ending, like a symphony of love from heaven up above. A melody, my love, is what I'm sending. No matter how far, wherever you are, I won't let you down, I won't let you fall. Always remember, my love for you is forever. No matter how far, wherever you are, I won't let you down, I won't let you fall. Always remember, my love for you is forever.
Now this one here is written by, she goes by Eagles, but Judy. Again, just another fantastic member as well as artist. You're the missing piece. And again, interpret it how you'd like, but it's almost as if the artist is writing about, perhaps somebody significant in her life. Could be her spouse, maybe family member, friend, and it's about the missing piece in this artist's life, and which is really great to listen to, because again, the way it's written is you can interpret to yourself, what is your missing piece? Do you have one? And then it talks about it's also uplifting, right? It's talking about a love that is so strong, and about a love that could just never be broken. And now that the artist found this missing piece, it's almost as if her life is whole, or his life is whole and connected. Again, you don't know if they're writing, ladies and gentlemen, from their own personal experiences, or if they're writing about a friend or a loved one. You'll just never know personally what they're thinking, but I like to, again, put myself in their minds and just sit back and somehow connect their songs to me.
Every breath, I'll love you till the end. We have become more than just friends. Listen to the melody that soothes my soul. I love it when you take control. Our love is the music to my ears. I've waited for you for so many years. The bond we have will never break. When we're apart, my poor heart aches. You're the missing piece I never knew that I need. Getting older, it's frightening.
Now, Getting Older, that's the title of the song from Pauline. This song can hit home to a lot of our members, and of course a lot of listeners out there, She writes about the very facts of what many all feel, what many fear, the anticipation of getting older. It's just a normal process in life that happens to all of us at a certain age, some more than others, whether you go through different experiences, changes medically, physically, maybe mentally. And maybe this is Pauline's way of trying to make something that we all have to face at some point, but making a little bit light out of it and making you feel better about getting older, but putting it into such a way that is delivered by the means of a song. And again, you can listen to this in its entirety from the link that's in the description.
So let the years keep rolling like a river to the sea. I'll keep singing through the silence of what youth used to be. Getting older, yes, it's frightening.
that youth once wore with pride, but it gives me something stronger.
And what's great is she writes about, yeah, it may take away things, but it also adds things. So it's not a song that is written for everybody to just feel, you know, I'm getting older, and it's just so depressing. No, there's an uplifting message in there when you listen to the words, which I find very inspiring. So I think she did very well with delivering her messaging in writing this song. Getting Older by Pauline.
Getting older, yes, it's frightening, but it's also made me whole. 'Cause every year that passes adds more music to my soul.
The Big Top Escape, ladies and gentlemen, by Richard. Now, Richard is he's a performer that we always joke and have a good time with him. He's just an amazing personality. Probably one of the lowest baritone singers I've heard to date, as far as the members. But Richard is one of those. He's an outdoorsy person, and to know him, know his personality, this song makes sense that he wrote.
But the big top's just a lie, a pretty cover for the sky. Happiness ain't on a wire, it ain't a flame in a juggler's fire.
But the great thing about this song is the Big Top Escape. When I listen to his song and the lyrics, it's almost like smoke and mirrors, right? About life or about whatever he's doing. He could be on the road, he could be traveling, and maybe he is in a circus, he's an entertainer. And I think what he's trying to portray is everything is not as it seems. And so life on the road is lonely, how everything looks, the entertainment, it's exciting, it's fun. The people come from all around to watch the Big Top. However, he's trying to escape it, right? This artist writes about, I think, don't be fooled by what you see. It's all smoke and mirrors, because behind it all is a lonely person on the road. Yeah, the big top's just a lie. That's notable lyric in there. But again, you can interpret it how you want to, folks. Again, Richard did a beautiful job writing this song, The Big Top Escape.
I thought I'd found the key to Rome, but this circus ain't a home. The freedom I chased was an empty mirage. Life's a riddle, not a montage. I left my roots to seek the sun, but I missed the shade when the day was done. An empty mirage. Life's a riddle, not a montage. I left my roots to seek the sun, but I missed the shade when the day was done. In a dark place just existing.
Now this song written by Dallas, You Found Me.
in my life was missing.
Again, this is another song that has a lot of similarities to the sound and style of Dallas.
Your light came shining through. My eyes began to focus.
Dallas kind of has a raspy voice.
Baby, it was you. You found me. You kept your promise and you found me. Every lifetime we have lived, we would always make a vow that you're the only one I'll love from the beginning to right now. We both know this is our final journey. Entangled hearts, together we are one. We made it to a beautiful eternity. My final smile, a peaceful setting sun. Because you found me. You went through hell and back to find your other half. You'll always be the heartbeat of my life.
Yeah, so I think in this particular song, his message is this person finding him, and that by her finding him, she's always going to be that rock, right? That place in his life.
Rushing back, filling our minds with tender bliss.
It's just
No other night
an amazing song to interpret, and it could be opposite reversed.
and you saved me with a kiss.
Yeah, and it's almost as if this person found him and saved him, whether it be from loneliness, life, or whatever it is. But it's a great, beautiful ballad. And again, You Found Me, written by Dallas, just did an amazing job on that right there. So hats off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for this recap on the members composed album AI Cool Covers Volume 8. Again, I am Denny Cool, and I want to thank all of you for listening and watching this recap video. Again, please check out the Uninterrupted album. The link is in the description page, and I recommend highly, guys, go in there, put your headphones on, kick back, and relax. Don't forget to check out all our other recaps that we have coming. Again, it's just me recapping some of the great highlights of the members, the shows, a lot of great stuff coming up. So again, that concludes the recaps with Denny Cool for members composed AI albums, Cool Covers Volume 8. Don't forget, check out the full Uninterrupted album by clicking on that link. It'll bring you right to the album page. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening.